for your husband. But if there is understanding between the two of you can do any job. All you need to know is to know how to navigate yourself. I mean, you know you're a wife. So make sure your wifely rules in the house for your husband, for your children, is in place. Do you get it? So there is no any specific profession for a woman. Say the profession in Kwana.
Yes, I do my dear or Barbie
To me, as long as your husband is okay with it, as long as your husband agree with it, or both of you understand, say, Charlie, say, then you know how to navigate yourself in the marriage. And yeah, be an out here. Come, Ben, I'll be found for Fiaco, you and I'm a
wedding. Then man, now I want to make you my say.
Oh, to wait, it will not work. So, it's understanding.
You know, Council Richard.
Yeah.
Why effect? The more aquaba.
Me that say, me want to hey, producer. What that may is review.
Oh,
that be why effect.
Because you have to come see here.
No, but
because there is a wardrobe malfunction.
I am.
It's so because of wife, but you say you are laughing, stalking me.
But every mistake be a blessing.
What's that? Tell me, yes, Yama.
It is saying,
Abraham, boy. What do you want to form? It is about sorry, I want to say. Because you are sorry. And two ones, Yama.
I said, I'm cross. Maybe one master, I may cross.
And you won't go to Glasgow.
Maybe I'm quite glad that's all.
Hey, Kafra. Because so quite glad that's all go to a Siamafo. She said, I say,
I pacho.
Oh, pacho so be a leader from the beer. Jimmy. At this time. Why now? Ekachi. Listen, look, if you are not a husband, but let him not see the because tell me, look, say you need to be a husband over a wife.
Exactly.
And a professionally one. So we a software, no that sorry I know. Any a fear you man yepe, but agrada e kunu ni e siama. So good. And I saw him agrada na e geno overseer. It is definitely no. You will never be a sorry some year can. Agrada ebeka e siama to me see me kwan. Ananya but enkomo bi wo a esi wo fie a ye de ba pensie so abeka agrada enyu kwan so abeka preaching esiama ntumi nkyere ni don preaching however no social issues nyama oye no gengen no esiama wo kwan so stopping no when to me are stopping because esiama is not in charge as a husband. He's a toy boy.
In charge and as husbands.
From the beginning, when I was setting the precedent, and when I will lead it, a Siama is not a leader.
Oh, okay.
So the wife was leading him. Now, well, I think now what about Pacho said? So I feel Penibia, what form or media. Can I say, hey, this Siama can say? Se si a wo ba be pacho no entemara wo yire eye jimi nyama no de na aka kire no
so na e ka say situation bia ne se ne wo ba ya
sister at this time no chopa no enso media otiwa all flashy hopes in wo toilet wo ehu all the gifts yatem ene yale ani no hu say gift ko nyum to a enkrofo na keka nyama tieti ano no it is part of social media conversation and whether you like it or not once you are on WhatsApp
I am not discussing social
media. So unfortunately for you,
I am the
this woman
here.
And this woman, they have disassociated themselves from what I'm saying. Because this woman has just suspended me after this show. But after this show, she will suspend me. But until my suspension, hear this.
Counselor,
if you are a husband, like a Siama, you need to have right over your wife. Don't wait and come and beg. She's insulting everybody. And you are shouting,
I am moderating the
woman power. Woman power. For some,
how many times have I called you?
Waba, oh, Pacho. ade e mare ho nti a meye din aka me say.
Hey,
Producers, can you take off Councillor Luchard from the show?
I
for
am
me?
off. Now
I am
nobody is
moderating
watching.
the show.
Nobody is
And
watching.
therefore, he cannot
Right
add
now,
any issue
I am
via
off.
incoming discussion.
Right now, I am off.
So,
We are talking about husband and wife.
producer, please
And
take
how do we
Councillor
talk
Luchard
about
off the
husbands
show.
and we don't use the best husband in the society? Esiama and Agrada are the best married couples so far trending in the system. So we'll talk about them. But the Yan say,
Councillor.
Oba Sono, and then in answer, Ushe TV. Oh,
Councillor Pamicho, answer your twasso.
Oba Sono,
One from Memra.
I'm running it then.
The main
Who be
council.
me say, Councillor is saying,
And the council will hold
me,
it.
and I'm who you I don't know one come and say, me who you have in America.
It's all the
Say,
Pamicho.
Esiama, a Gina who wants me on Chiana. Ushe,
hey, when you analyze it,
hey,
analysis
a
like
photo I in I am 50 years in Muse. A dime or a Toma wa own. A moon cranny yaman. There is showing so.
I know dear.
I was just watching. Up a simple, if you beside him, say, Safuano, you did to baby, we want a wahi. She was a prisoner. So for that matter, she was not allowed to have any access.
Like, I believe life is about choices.
No, it's not choice. So
What he chose.
no, he didn't choose this. Hey,
But who gave you
hey,
access to him?
hey,
I don't know.
hey.
Hanky, why?
Who's it?
Oh, mommy, hanky.
We did it. Yes, we also die. Choices.
Life is about choice.
Hey!
Yeah, one panel.
Andras ko jẹ nka o yẹ nípa bọ ní. O ti àwọn tó o kọ́ ní ẹjú tó yìí. Ṣọ́ọ̀tà ní àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ olùfọ́ jìnnà so.
Yeah,
Àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àmọ́.
and look for yourself, I can't look for yourself. I have
Mo
four.
ṣàdé ní dín sábà mi sọ bí wọ́n fọ́ ní ẹ̀dí sùn o.
I had this young say.
Ẹ̀sán sẹ̀ wọ́n nyà kwan ẹ̀ ń bisa na sẹ́m. Náà ẹ̀nà mi kò ṣe ògbó social media ṣe sẹ́mi wáyà dé nyàmí ṣíà o. Sẹ́ nkwalá náà agrada ẹja ẹ̀ náà ṣẹ́ wọ̀. Mu ni ma de mu nsu ade nyame nnum ye wo wiase mu o. Pastor Eric ye paucho. Se nkwala we ye wo de agrada mba kokot. Na je nkwala no.
Uncle dear answer.
Enye die ni asem. Ene ye fa ye ho. Woni agrada mba yi. Na bi asem adu for 15 years. Menja nkwala yi wasi amansem. Pastor Eric, nyame bisawo e moja.
Well, let's pray for
Na
them.
koji enkwala no.
You na your mom.
Na enye mpaibo mu jai mpaibo na so fo mu jai keke.
Cause I'm here, young
Pastor Eric, ha na obi ahwe, obi ti bi ni obi hwe bi. Enti yanka wa ifa de be ka no.
Hey,
Yanka na ifa de be ka. City musa mi wi a ya pon. Tie me. Pastor Eric. Mesrew. Agrada e wo prison. He no go over you. Agrada go dey prison. Pastor Eric, I dey beg you. If these children are your children, because Agrada already 3 times. We are the 3rd marriage.
so I said life is about choice.
Eti mesra which choice wey dey wrong choice. Me see a wrong choice.
So
Esi a wrong
then
choice.
I would
But
choose.
Pastor Eric, kona wo man e wo ho no. Je won.
Yo, yate.
okay,
Na boa ni enhwe nkwala no. Kosi time agara because 15 yi. Me mpa ebo no say. On 15 no na dia aka ne fa nka ho ma na say ya aka na e ba. Na ya ye we kire ne fa nya futu ma ye ho. Na futu ansakra nipa. E bia Jesus so hwe. Body line clothing me da so share matade ba e. And obi ase mo ha efe. Nyankopon hyira. Midin de Councillor Lutrot. Afi na ahye show na se. Na ase den. Oba so na ada. Nti wa dey de. Anuanu ni adofo. Midin de Councillor Lutrot. Me also na me chief encouragement officer ma wa consult. And then we dey mti ha ginger nti na me buy. Me ba se ma we ginger with TV so. E do kwa afre me hwe.
Councillor Akwaba.
Yeah no na bakọ de. Abusa ho mu ha na abusa o ma si.
Obi a wo yere wo ma wo plan for obi a.
What's it?
that's our plan.
Music asem nye, music asem ya da me wo betwem pra mo afi. Bi ase de re twem pra ti bi ade e bokọ e da nyame ase.
Ye de rade ase na.
Ade achi asamba.
And then no ya sa ba be sa.
Obi de nchia ma nsem pambra.
Why
Ma opanyin bi. Na ose. Men kana ko ose. City. En kan channels o hwe. Enye so tam.
Oh.
Ani mu ni ntoko bia but on time hwe like channels we. But what you wanna flip it.
Oh, okay.
Odu ha no. Me can say no say then okay. Then he stayed. So at times in one And no kajem so pa me chow. Ade ma ya che. Enkofo no me nya adwe ache. Ono kra ka ho. Pani mua.
Yeah.
But osan tie me bio no. Wo se wa fon. Na o kire time ya repeat nyamenti. On na dan fofo hwe repeat.
Wow.
O share me Tuesday. No kajem say yen koso ye.
Yeah, that's it.
And one say ewiase no ho. Adwumadie bi wo ho ye de tu enyo ka say we aye ache. I've been in the scene for 26 years.
That's right.
I still want to tell anybody watching me, there is no counselor ever that will be produced that will be like me. Because me, I'm not training anybody to be like me. Once I die and go, it's more dear me that to
It's one about the generations that are coming.
they will meet me.
So
So,
what would they get from you?
Me baby am be counsel be di wo me din ho na onye counselor. Me throw books, me yes CDs. Na be gina wa, na the royalties na man kola ni di, but be am be counselor da.
Like you.
Abayifo yi mu.
Why would I have a police?
Munya!
It's a counselor, opinion, no, yada necessary.
Eti da me ma be de nchia na abre oba. Na me ka tia say ye hia sponsors. Eze sika na amode ma me de sika fe a, nti me ya ma me say me ye jai. Nti o sika woni botom, onfa bi mbra embe so dwedi ase. O ti ase. Ese o ware mi nsa, o sika sem e wo forma
It's a
enche
counselor,
na
my person
bada.
on him be kushia opinion, no makoda na say.
Unu fo ti mi fa on, openufo. Eh maka. Honorable, I just told them what you like, your favorite.
Honorable, I salute and I'll meet you soon. Don't my counselor. Counselor can never be my zipper.
Also, catch you. You can say we go to I was shocked. He listened to us last night. Oh my God, for your I mean, I was really shocked. I was shocked the way he called me and said it. So, yeah, trust me.
Yeah, that's the honorable. The best self so ya so be boy yen. Wo be kire baby a he sponsors bia hye na feju.
Monkombe. O say yenko ebinya.
Yeah,
if we take this content, we'll get it. Because it's a serious issue.
Yeah.
Now, some more kind, me we still in time. But what we can be a we will be a medase. The beer fe before share. You be pona wa kuma yale na koso. Next week, na baf.
Yeah, that's a counselor Luchot and what's in kind. And I am common no. You better say Yambe ya don't me rap bear money di anymore. And near ma bear money or bar esa wo share. And son of who say what swan warrior. And ya can ya be do say or bar or promo day. Esa wo share. Say medically no, you are fit for marriage. E ban a womo, e ban e moja mu hwehwemu a. Ni nyina esa wo ba. Wansa na obe wudu hu be wura wade no. Ube hunu say wo bre no aso. Etino say wutimi edi wura aware ni counselor
Mama
o ma be na ya na obetina me show so wutimi ma o stress an
yeah mama sire say saga isi opere na me ka chen sem mo yire no no si mi san me yire picture emma no
ho
me san ma no se ye enka esan say ukofa empra wo yire chi a fa de esen wo yire na wo fa de ese wo yire a wo bebre
yo yati
but baby a ohu ni kumpren bia no se twi a ade tantansi ogwan yem na ahye
no
esan say ade e fe de wo mi amani so enti mi debate ye mpema ago na mi bu afu na se kankan na oba a ondware yi de me pem nye ne na wo pe
yo
but ye kan you be say na wa twetwam enkrofo sua nyama bebe sister bi ka chere say nikunu kan sem bi ma odija awade Wednesday Thursday and now Wednesday na otie em say mutwae wanhwe but or share just a piece of it enti o share no no hu say no nikunu ene ne na mo pe ba but a course so sa no be ma no ebie na no ka chen say wa bre na ne nsem sika nyina asa no se be ma no ka sa na ye ne ya se be ma no bie na no ka sa kire but otie de ye boy ne me say ansa na obekọ awade ase no hwe wo ho hwe se wo awo a ye fre na wo ubetimi awo ana Na sɛ wokɔ na akɔdɔm bɛrima bi awadeɛ so anaa kɔ na bɛrima bi gye wo tom sɛ yere na n'ani so adeɛ ho nyinaa ne sɛ ɔne wo kyin hospital ɛhwehwɛ sɛ daakye wobɛtumi awo anaa ɛkɔdane ade soa
Yeah.
ɛne ɔhaw ma bɛrima no ɔsɛ ɔti asɛm no ɔkɔ back ɛkɔhwɛ na sɛ it means what offended her that ended their marriage she needs to go and say sorry to the husband. Nyina yɛnim yɛsua
Yesua.
nti wo a wotie last week mekaeɛ ɛna ɛna ɔba sɔ no bɔɔ so sɛ biribi yɛfrɛ biribi yɛ electrophorese na wɔde aba fam wɔ sickling sɛ woyɛ ss woyɛ as ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na yɛde wo o sɛ bio ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na yɛde wo ɛna sɛ woawo awie nso meka sɛ woawo awie nti ɔnwo biom anaa agrada nyɛ n'adwe sɛ ɔwo bio nti na ɔkɔfa asiama a wɔba dada na ɔni ba yɛnim asiama mba but asiama nni mba ɛna wakɔta agrada ho agrada mpɛ sɛ ɔbɛwo biom ɛsɛ pregnancy test na ɛnyɛ sɛ na ɔmbi sɛ ɔnyem ɛyɛ mmara a ɛda hɔ wokɔ polisi a yɛyɛ wo pregnancy test ɛde mu obi dwen sɛ ne yɛdwen sɛ ne yɛfu dabi biribi a wadu no wanyi ne wo fie w'anim ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔbɛwo akwala ketewa retirement baby ama asiama ɔde kɔyɛ dan asiama wɔ sika nka na ɛsɛ ɔwo ma no sɛ obi a wɔ sika de wohyia no a na wawo ama no na wawo retirement baby na akwala na nyɛ gyapadeɛ no bi ɛti mekaa so sɛ wokɔ awadeɛ na wawo dadaa hwɛ sɛ bɛrima no a wokɔ akɔfa no no ɔyɛ obi a ɔmpɛ ba biom anaa dwehu ɔmpɛ ba biom wɔatwa awoɔ ɛbɛrima bi a wadi 40 years wɔ Ghana a ɔnni ba ohyia wo na ɔno wobɛtwe mpena awale na ɔse ɔnni ba sista dwehu mmienu
Bɛrima bi a wɔnya 40 years. Na wɔnni ba.
any man about 40 years you meet who want to have something to do with you even into marriage and has never had a child before, doesn't have a child. Before you say, yes, I do, don't look at Jesus.
Counselor, ebia na wosi so no sɛ ne yɛ sukuu kwan a ebɛkɔ sukuu so akɔ yɛ masters ne adeɛ yi. Ebia na ɔno wɔ brɛ bi a wahyɛ ama ne ho sɛ mewie saa nneɛma wei nyinaa mɛware. Ebia obɛduru hɔ na wɔnya 40 years.
Gene Spence count analysis. Yeah, me see any bɛka mbɛma ne deɛ. Sɛ yɛwie mba ne deɛ, me see ɔbaa wotie me a. Ɛna ɔso aba brother, time a wɔ school no deɛ, nkurɔfoɔ nyim den hyɛ no. Nkurɔfoɔ agye nkurɔfoɔ sika ma ɛde bi akɔdi wakyi da. Na ɔnyim.
Etu kyerɛ sɛ bɛrima no na kyerɛ sɛ ne ho nni hɔ anaa
ohun ni hɔ anyam na meka sister yi na ɛkɛ sɛ yɛka sɛ ohun ni hɔ ɛyɛ den sɛ ɔbɛsa drive akɔ fie. Obi ba hospital bi bɛyɛ the sperm count analysis. Ɔbaa na bɛtia sorry say ɔde BM convertible na ɛbaa. Yɛ maa ne results no. Odwin drive car no. Ɔbaa ɔbɛma nyɛ adwuma ɛyɛ sɛ ɔbaa na yɛ sɛ wo. Ɔbaa ontumi wo ɛne bɛrima ne bɛrima nyɛ adwuma no. The two are not the same. Say what be pepe ayet say koko na e dey call baba ye buy say all that you brought that was normal what was say what enye koko ne e dey nyem. So the ye kan oba nyantobase ye twa to ameka ne awura mbema die nim e dey say religious compatibility is important.
Exactly.
Hwe oba bi abeso wale ye kramuni a wale Kristo ni bia wonye kramuni papa da.
Ye ase nyamba akona na ye say yeso no.
Nyamba ko ogina he. Ojina America, I know Ojina Israel, I know Ojina Zaka, Nazareth.
Sovereign Lord.
Nyame be na aka na asem. Kremofo nyame ne yepe. Ewo he.
So say yeso Nyankopon baako. Yesu Kristo ne mo no mo nyini.
Omo ji wandi.
Yesu
Almost yes, we are a messenger, one of the prophets.
Ohwa Quran ni mu a.
We believe in one God.
Quran ni mu no.
We serve one God.
There's no reference that you go into the Bible and you are referred to the Quran. But there's a reference that is done from the Quran to the Bible.
Yeah,
so which one is the master? Obi awa the master.
Yeah.
80 me.
That's a
No credit ye can enye ntokwa mpo a ye beko. Men kan hye nyame anyunyam. Oba so no. Nyankopɔ wo so nyini.
Oho eden pa.
Mensuro bi nya wonde ba mensuro bia. Enkan ko bi a wadi eduru. Menso. Memeji mu de men fancy da. Memedi eduru. Me fancy da.
Ba udi asa anya du.
Ena anya adwuma mpo nie.
Ti do de kasa na he du.
Na meti akwanka na ka meti ase.
O kasa want me. Aya kan ase.
O say na ka ko jibi.
Say me be sound.
Na wo bisa dia ye den.
Say me say me who. Some say why I do it. I want to know.
Sister, Fesi one one yira. The American say, me can kosi so say, ujidie ehia. Na wiase no, ejidie ka ni jidie no eye den.
It is all your bear man now, person who are ma. Oh, I saw show with
Yeah, the man de ni wie ni aba me man no. Man na American. You can say a man de so ujidie ehia.
GDA ehia.
Ehia pa na me say kramo ni papa bi ani oba wa Kristo ni. Ena Kristo ni papa bi ani oba wa kamo ni. En sida.
Hey, counselor. What mean can be converted?
Obi odi awade ye conversion bi awadwinu ya be. Omo nyina ba ekire bebre. Wo de den e ko convert no. Ena kramofuo som na nti ase ne se. Wo ware oba bi a onfre nyame emfa kramusum so a onye yire oyempna.
Oh.
Sana kramofuo no nti ase bi. Ena nkwala nyina ye awu nyina omo nya oba ne dia ne yefu wo mma aba amamo bedomu kramusum.
Na so omo mienu do mo ho a.
Odo. Yan for don ware. Ya de ope na ware. Eso odo ma nipa jimi. Epe ma nipa enti ase. Love makes a man becomes a fool. Likes puts a man's sense in motion and operative. So consider religious compatibility. Never cross carpet because of marriage. If you want to be a Muslim, don't be a Muslim because of marriage.
Hey.
If you want to be a Christian, don't be a Christian because of marriage.
Wow.
Go and be a Muslim. Go and do your tuba. Do it. After years, when you understand the protocols and the religion, make a decision to marry a Muslim. But don't ever choose a spouse as a woman. Don't allow to be chosen because of religion.
Yeah, no dear.
So may come what I say, even in the church. Don't leave Pentecost to go and marry an SDA.
Yeah.
Oh
yes.
Because the beliefs of the SDA are that Humedan yenye jumebia.
Counselor, can two work together?
Unless
they agree. So if there is agreement,
that scripture is not meant for marriage. Go back to the Bible and read it. All you the preachers that have been preaching can two work together. Read the whole concept of the scripture. It is not concerning marriage at all.
So what about if there is an agreement? They understand each other.
Marriage is not an agreement. Marriage is a policy. Marriage is not an agreement. Marriage is a policy.
Now religion
because religion is just a different. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And the same. But that's all.
Say you religious understanding. And you want yankasa personal understanding. Esumunti asio.
And you can have your understanding, but religious understanding need protocols and policies. No one comes to the Father except through Him. Jesus. If you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth that He died and the third day He rose again, you are brought from darkness back into the light. You are saved. For as many as believe in Him, to them He gave them power to become children of God. People call out of darkness into light. These scriptures are for Christians. That is not the fraternity of the Muslim community. So, obebia wopese woptena se ware. Se uko hu ayo, o se obetina wo ana, hu aya ni tiremu, hu de ekomu dia. Dia so abisisuane se, hwe se wo som ye den. Mesre wo se wo ye obi a wo gye bosum dia. Menko ware sofo. Agrada no ni bosom. Eti na Eric di mi de tena ye no. Onye konfo. Akonya bia nya abrea da so.
Now call presbya untimi ware Pentecost ni.
Hona me dey asem be be sia ma no. SDA for JWT for any Pentecost for and Catholic for ye nya pe wo. yɛsom nyame a yɛgye to mu sɛ ɔyɛ nyame baako a yɛnya nane amen mepɛ nkranfoɔ deɛ no po nkranfoɔ no frɛ nyankopɔn sɛ dɛn nyɔn nyɛ nyɔn dɛn nyɔn mini bɔ nyɔn
Nyomli ni bo.
bɔ eti ɔyɛ ahomakye kɔhɔ nkranfoɔ kasa no nyɔn mini bɔ saa nyɔn mini bɔ na yɛka no ɔne obi adeɛ nyɛ pɛ presbyfoɔ agye to mu nansɛn na ɔmo sɛ yɛyɛ hyɛ ase 85 nyɛ sɛ yɛabɔ dam mɛka ɔso presby yɛfie na ɛyɛ morning devotion na susu nkɔnkɔn ne ti kuro mfɔwɔ so saa sika ɛlɔ ahye a because ne yɛ ka tɔn
Ani Ephraim.
ɛnɛ mɛkɔm sɛ bibi yɛfrɛ ne tali thursday ebenezer
Enye easy.
ayɛmade yɛabɔde rɛbɛ yam se sika ɛlɔ a ne ɛnyɛ bakasɛ so whilst we didn't know there were things like this that brought confusion.
Yeah.
So the Presbyterian way of doing things are not the same way like the Pentecostal ways. However, there's a little compromise that can go. But the SDA believes say, "Homeda eye memory da ya nyahwe." Wo so di kwesi adadi. Na ba ne say no bi a won je memory da di memory da di ko wale. Amfa. Catholic fo ne nti ase ne wo die ne nyepe. Omo mass ne ye fanfa ho. Wo so ni bibi e friend mass. And me say, even within our Christian community, we have our own conflicts.
Yeah.
So when you are making out, make out well.
Yeah.
But this is the danger.
Okay.
The reason is that Genesis chapter 3, read it carefully. Bible says, and for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband, not a boyfriend, not a baby mama, not a baby daddy. It is a husband matter.
Okay.
And once your husband is there, then he becomes your head. And the head controls every affair. So if your husband goes to church at SDA and you go to church at Pentecost, your God is not the Pentecost God, it's the SDA God.
Oh, okay.
You are controlled by your head. And your bad me. Baby, I will quite sorry no. Say a ban say with the GDA kwakowari obi wo befufra. Kai say o fi wudie nu. Akodom abrantie ye de.
Na cancer what's sorry the mommy can what a Pentecost so many years wonya bema. What assembly so many years wonya bema. What the SD wonya bema. Maybe a program bi wakohia de okọ asori foforo na omakodom ho a.
Hono na so ti ase ase me nyankopon no frɛ no wo Pentecost no. One ne tom kwanta o ma pai. Sesi o ye SDA nyame na o ka godi nechi. Me mpesa confusion na ye worry a. Me na mbese nya ntiase nso me come asori. Na wo so akọ asori. Ha, awan.
Doesn't work.
No, awan. Anti Skasa jadi okan na nkofo akọ asori a ne kunu asori fofo tie me. So fu panyin bi wo kunu mo ba. A we bie asori. Ne kunu emba asori ni bi. Asori ni gu wo kuro mo asan ne kunu ni nti. Nyankopon fra wo yire no ankra wo a gu asori no.
As I be Yate.
Nyankopon fra wo yire. Se maami ti we. Ni kunu esofo. Ade chen ya. Nyame ngosra ba no so. Oni de kunu pre billboard ho. Permanentam. We ku hyebre. Se nyame be fra wo yire a eso to nkra. Enti wo a wonyanko mu no. Kai say me say religious compatibility is very important. When you are crossing carpet or bad there, who ko hye be ma ase. Enti ko we abrantie bi a ono onkwa sorry. Na sorry a miracle mirage. Tete na miracle mirage. Sorry. Night club on the economy. Obi so dey your moto special. Oba so no moto joint. Kwesi ade no an oye. Enya fe na wo kwa chire maka se. Me de kwesi ade ya so ne ekonti sa. Me waru wi an sa moto kwesi ade ne football ne nsan wo megyan. E se we ngyan de ane de me na me ntwe ma wo kra o. Oba megyan. Wo so ba ware boy no. Clean up e wa so oba ye. Women fellowship shegu oba ye. You see children service oba ye. E na ye o se wa asesa. Sister,
Inti enu no ya na e camouflage wa.
mu ware last oba sorry da be. Now prayer warriors in Yankwashi Empire. Help me pray for my husband. The devil is saying, hey, sister, before you marry, know which religion you want to continue with your children.
Okay.
So religious compatibility is okay. A Muslim who is a genuine Muslim, I repeat, will never marry a Christian. A
Okay.
Christian who is a genuine Christian would never marry a Muslim. A fetish priest who understand the gods will never go and marry a Christian because water and fire has nothing in common. When I was growing,
Okay.
one request I asked God is I wanted to marry a witch. So that
And
when
you
I
see,
ejaculate into a witch at orgasm, what will happen? I
and
never
you
got
na
one.
counselor there. Ono na busa de o ba sa so busa nse nyame mo anon ware ba ko.
Can you stay with
Eti
the
eno
witch?
ya ono ni fie. Eti essential na uguso a wo hwe esua de eti ato ye bo echeche ne ma. Ba bia ya ka besin se wo ya oba religious compatibility eho hia. Mo de nsɛm wo bi ba manimu daa na council ba be yi ano wɔse me war na me re kɔ assemblies be ma kɔ presby enti ye kan sɛ ye ware wie a wobɛba ma sɔre ɔba se yo afi de ya ware awie ɔba se me nkɔ asɔre sɛ na mo bɔ mpae no ye pɛ mpae no ye slow dodo ye hɔ de ye wogya ashes enti akɔyɛ issue enti na then religious compatibility no wo ɔba na ɔbɛware a wo wɔ assemblies mu na sɛ obi free Pentecost eba adwene ho yie ofiri SDA so ba adwene ho yie be aradu na ba bi ofiri ba bia
Yeah, I do not for and I say yeah system your friend the church.
The church of what?
No, his
Celestia.
yeah, no, the church of the Lord. Young penny was sorry, ewo Laboni.
The money.
No Laboni kwan so mujan shi hono. Yeah, sorry na the one.
ah
Is
ah
yeah, that's sorry na the
Sister, how
one.
now pass?
Well, that's where I started. I mean, I don't remember how number pa ko be see me.
it's of course ka fa sorry
Se see maybe I be kwa sorry.
I
Your church ka.
palace minim
Yeah, me to me.
eti
Agrasu.
no
Pepa to me fan so asoma say the kind na me fan so say mo asofo mo kan obi.
Now,
So
what
for
for?
so for bi obeka kire wo say me the man na wo ma sorry dem ya ware omo nko bia no. So for ni nanim bre. Oba come why sorry.
be ma sorry
And the one saying now be aba be ware obaba o say I
o say
can
No, they are
ne
wrong.
ma yen fa be ma ne nko
No.
she's my
say o
singer.
serve
She's my singer in the church. She's my this.
a faithful daughter
Pastors. If you train your daughter
Oh,
well,
dear.
Bible says train the child the way he should go. When he goes,
Send
let
them
your
for
daughter go to assemblies of God and let them enjoy
send
her.
nkurɔfoɔ frɛ
And
me
you
line
pray.
no deɛ ɔhwɛ a me phone no bɛfiri me nsɛm atɔ fam wo deɛ fa comment no bra
So for
fafa 054
who you prove it?
055 2519 anaasɛ wokɔ Facebook a my CTVGH ɛwɔ hɔ hyɛ ma me wate na fa wo comment na ɛfa wo yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛm sɛ ɛma no deɛ na ha deɛ de bɛwie
Yeah, yeah,
akɔso
can move to your
Yes,
name.
deɛ wode
yeah.
bɛsɔ so biem ka religious compatibility no
Yes, yes.
ɛdeɛ nti na sɛ baa ɛbɛware a anaasɛ bɛrima firi asɔre foforɔ mu ɛreba abɛware ɔbaa wɔ asɔre foforɔ mu a yɛntumi ngye ne fɛw so
Yɛntumi
yɛntumi ngye bɛrima ne fɛw so ne yɛahyehyɛ mmara ama ɔbaa no sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ wo no wosom wɔ hanom a period of time ebi ɛbɛma wo 3-4 months ansa na yɛagyaa wo ma wakɔdi bɛrima n'akyi.
Oh no, that one is wrong.
But omo ye, until no can omo ye.
I don't know me can is
And so be
wrong.
o metwa bodin kra ma.
Patch me but this.
Ah, we dey
Aka
so
no nso ɛnyɛ wo deɛ woenya wo deɛ di
I know they are wrong.
producer onsuo he.
Wrong in the sense say
medi n'akyi a mɛhwɛ ase.
Obema Obema na wate ne sika kɔ ware. Na wahyira ware ne so. From the day you declare them husband and wife, from that day, that woman ceased to be your church member. From that very day.
From saa da na mo
From
aware
that
no
now, who declare, and all the powers and authority invested in me, I pronounce to you husband and wife. From the day you pronounce that statement, that's the
because
end.
yɛ ka sɛ sɔfo bi ama ne member bi aware egu abɛduru m'anim ante na me m'ani abere a
Yes,
meka
ɛna
no
me
because
can say wrong.
abɔfra no yɛ wɔhyɛ wɔ asɔre hɔ
Oh no.
wɔyɛ committed and loyal
Oba,
to the church.
Mami,
The
ma
man is from
example.
Pentecost.
Mm.
Now the marriage is collapsed because the pastor said, I won't allow
It
my
will
daughter
collapse.
to leave if you don't join her here.
It will collapse. It will collapse. Mama, example. Where any child, my own sister, like distance for my sister. When they were getting married,
Distance
like
na see anything. Go papa
in
ba na
terms
ma.
of like,
Mo wakata.
a long sleeve, by like a cousin, long sleeve.
Ah, okay, so that's a cause. Because say
Yes.
ngunnim sa mamre no. Sa mamre no papa ba enye wo step.
Yes, no.
Se be ma mu na nkwala afi ko.
Hey, Yehovah, you Martin, that's it.
You know, your counselor.
Okay.
Oh,
Money, you paying that. Everything about you.
It does, no.
So when they were about to marry, like the way I counsel like I am. No, call no you can call liberation BB. And I mean my sister, or call lighthouse. And or a shepherd in the church. Me can shepherd that.
Yeah.
Or like a sub pastor. I was sorry.
Mm.
Why we so wanna see our show. So the agreement was that internal council I can say marriage is not agreement. In so many ways, marriage is not based on agreement. If you really, really want to marry, it's not only about an agreement on especially important decisions.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ebini religion yeah can. They agree say when they marry, the
Yeah,
husband will
I'm
allow
sorry.
my sister to, you know, still go ahead and do.
Can you?
I don't mean by
Don't
baking.
cry.
As I'm talking to you, any pennyphone about my counselor, I must have divorced. Because of that, at a point, Papa ni see, or quite sorry, no, who ni friends, or money, or moyeri, no, mama,
Exactly.
sorry, any first. So that
Yes.
my sister should quit her church and follow her to church, and follow him to church, sorry. And the beya same, and then why my sister was like, you told me that was the agreement, you accepted it, you agreed on it, say, me come out, sorry, because of the amiye you allow me to go. So why is it now you are trying to say, and yes, now you don't want it? And the man too is proving to us, I am the man, I am your husband, and this is what I want. Mimi Kanu. And my start is not accepted. So Kaya even they even separated for some time before 24 Bemu no Mukaya. So when you are going to marry, a serious issue.
What's that sorry?
Me body.
Who can say one as so kind?
Me body.
Somebody ready.
You're right.
I say my sister goes to Lighthouse. Facebook for man who won't trouble. TikTok, I can say he last beloved. Son or motie.
Oh, die, Master. I beg you.
They don't leave. They don't leave.
That is why we are talking about this. So that when you are going to marry,
It's not a banner warrior. Sorry, so to me to try religion to me to try warrior now.
so that it's not even about religion to children warrior. It's about decision. Like what he said, when you are going to marry, the person is a Pentecost. You are charismatic. And there are things you don't agree, there are doctrines that does not match, that does not go in the same way. So you have to decide. So, upon whatever I've been trained in this church, the doctrine, our ways of service and everything, I'm letting go everything to submit to this man, whether I call Laguna or call
Okay.
I'm going to submit there. You don't have to say, because of the things you are doing in your church, therefore the man should allow you to go to your church, and the man should go to his church. No. Now, are you getting my point?
What do you know?
No, I yes, I'm arguing. No, I
The
am
one body imagine you.
no, I am some make.
Now, crew, Prawa National, a few up, what own Daniel says, and Prana won't never to say.
Counselor.
So it's very please, I want to sound it clear. It's
pastors.
very, very important.
To the
And
pastors.
pastors, pastors,
my daughter, my son, my daughter,
no,
my son.
the person can still be your daughter, your son, but the person is no more under you. That is the principle.
Say be out your tight into a
Oh, see that.
they sound can be.
Oh, master.
It's
Say,
all
your suffer.
You know, they lack no,
Oba, so your suffer. Now church member, ni tight, the highest tithe sorry ma, that does not give you the authority to seize her, to stay in your church, to disobey the husband. Nyankopon kura be bu for.
And you're not my daughter for no. Mama, you're very careful.
And when you have to let them go.
Allow them to go and marry.
Allow them to go. I know, Oba, before you, I know sisters who has been in the certain church for so many years. Obama, and when you ask them, their type of man is not in the church. And you are still in that church, your type of man is not in the church.
They should go
so
out.
What are you waiting for? Because they don't want to marry into
outside,
a different church. They are still there. Everyone are 30 years. Almost, as I'm talking, they'll be 41 years.
Eti counselor, a day we say, ne banisa, ne kwan ba so na ebetumi adane na ama won wa tete sanko asum no won nya fa hodi.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 today. For every wife should submit to their own
husbands.
To their own husband.
Husband.
Oba bia obu sofo se wukuru. we are bay for Uniamisum.
That should be man at him.
And not them the dear way and Kaya.
Then Kaya ya temu.
And Kaya to not them the dear.
Arasa kame Kaya.
Bay ye and not the bonnet. What bay ye?
Aye.
Who to me and book so for sin.
No.
It is a prayer meeting or when now cruise men qua. Onyame anyway. Ukura.
Yeah.
It is a whole yet decision so ba say ye choose a kai. Peter see first they make themselves or babia and choose husband. Women are choosing. So they prepare to be chosen.
That's right.
Men choose. No wife chooses. Tiepa. So once you allow yourself to be chosen, know that compatibility level. So who person odi usija, ewo YCGC, traho. Who person odi sija, 43 no wenya no bi amba, twaso. Na tra Pentecost wasa. Osija ne fatao. Assemblies, boho. And a prayer palace, the media prophecy meet me in jail. Boho. And I mean, if you can't come to my church, you boho. So for some I can jai. I can't raise a member and let her go.
I know they are some funny
Members in the church, where you train them well,
Members are not for
let them go and
They are for
affect
God.
the other generation. And it's here, me pa. Na ye.
for
So
God.
obia lose member, Any tight thing, but membership no ye na
it's a counselor. I see, I know, religious compatibility. Yefa enoma emani so me man so sa. It's yemra me man ni die nim na fe yem power ni kakra. Chere won a ehwe ye ni eti for na me ko bie for
But
na.
as a member ne wale, Emma en wale.
Me man e ware.
Member
E man ware.
ye bomma Emma wale, but member ne ko wale.
Nti afa ya den na oba edru mfie so na kunu ma na ware ma na e ha wo.
Isi ase nyame bo wo ma wale. Oba ho faso ya wale. And oba ho faso ya wale, bema ne be wale oba. Nti bema wona o kwa kwaji obi ade abeto kon so Emma dachi asen. Oba bi adwene say marriage will stop my bills. Nti bema tie me.
Enye oba bi adwi.
Oba wo kwa awale a wadwen nye say awale be stop your bills bi anu nso awale. Koso tena ho.
Hey, counselor.
Tie me. Me man faton bi bisa say bema akwa kware oba wa high ne dan. Ono otua dan ka. Otua light bill. Otua water bill. Otua boiler fee. Ono otua ni nyina so no te ne ho so no otua. Se bi ko wale ne ba. Obesin tua sa nyama na na.
Ansa se be man to aso.
On to aso oba betena be ma no. Enti boiler fee o de koye den. Rent o de koye den.
Nti se be man na etimi tua sa na man
Ye
ni
be ma ni na esi fie. The house is built by a man.
Oh, okay.
And the home is run by the woman. So my statement na make can say your bills will not go up again. Just say sike bia now di tua sa nyama no. Awade ne be menya be fa okotena ne ho pa. Those bills they don't go again from your salary.
But so nowadays it's not like that.
But say man be hwe me man na say.
Nowadays it's not like that.
You are still not understanding.
Yeah,
the
we got
conversation.
it. We got it.
The fact that you are supporting your husband doesn't mean that you are still spending like when you're on your own.
Yeah.
Face a woman are spending more than
Then
that.
you are not married. You are not a wife. You are a woman.
Oh, okay.
Once you have a husband who is running a home and he knows he has a house with you as a homemaker, he shares. You see, you cut your coat according to your size. So if you are not within my size and you are expanding the size, then you are part of my problem.
Wow. Hey, let you know say me fan say we ko shia o be man person wa no be man no say bia e bi say da ni ho no. Na matem ho asem be ware na say bia wo so support na be man no eye we. Wo hwe be man na ho oden na.
Oba bia ushia bema oni bi a opre so onware uye budini.
I didn't hear.
Counselor, o de o timi ke kansam. Nti am na okuno. Oba bia wo shia be man person wa na oni bi. Na wo ba no pene so ba wa na oba na ewudi ni.
I don't okokuna na.
Wakuna we. Ahwefo wo abuafu betra se. We CTV.
Hey,
Onya nka ya pon enya pon enso.
me need you gagbe.
Me nkra di obi sample 0277609644. Mumu number. See dem kan ni bi.
Oh, yeah.
Wohia bema oni duodi. Oni baby oda.
No, that one.
Onya nya adwuma oye. Na wadwene se debi be yi nti. O pne so man koyo ho ade ne wa osika adebo ana meme se.
Eti ye ni debi e be
Woyɛ
yi wo ho.
wudini. Awade anya abrabɔ ento aso. Emma oba.
Explain.
Me nto ankomo no so.
Just pa.
Eti ya na ne be ma bi tina be ma no. Otumi hwe wa obai sane ma ne ko.
Na woyɛ den wo ho. Wote ho yɛ den.
Jai wai. Jai so ton ne bra.
Be me bi oboa. Nyama no de walu bia no. Wo oba no wagumba nyina ni mase. You are a disgrace to femininity.
Be ma oboa ne.
Say only obema ti se si boy ya on ne ti.
Why knocking?
Last week.
Why knocking?
Knocking. Nancy and your passing the legal terms is that knocking has become a witness for promise to marriage. It's a shadow law.
Nti knocking ya ware.
No, knocking our.
Sister, knocking you 2 times.
Obi a send me message tell me
Knocking ya ware. Oba what your bema wa go knocking. Shame. You have no value. Knocking, only knocking. Next week, you have a process into marriage. You have knocking. There were 2 knockings. First knocking here, you could be say, "Quite down huma wadiana." Second knocking, you die, you quite here by your book. So there are 2 knockings.
Yeah.
None of the knocking replace your bride price.
Exactly.
My sister Debbie, you move on the born in Chen. So see, yanko kama yantia bride price. Any ashawo ye pe. Ma catch am say, "Uba kaseti ashawo for ye careful." And I say me call me crop for no 8 na than 16. Ejuma na ekoso. Yes, I get you another form. See, the American say, Oba, William so will be. Sagrada amo size. Bibia will feel.
like Margaret that means I may charge you for contempt.
A glass come matia. Contempt for the Awako court together. Ah, ye jailing and not
May charge you.
charging you, but this can over charging you for 0277609644. Is good. Oba, Bema Hunsun, ya open man wallow, mimisi you within. The sun set here. The life of the eagle and the eaglet is a simple principle.
Yeah.
Owu ewia. The oya say, answer of the woman, o see the nest, inside the kind of tree, o see the diner, or the soya, ewura, a dining. Or 2 kosua we know the nano papa and kosiana. A dinosaur, or won't call any guma. Kai say, nest no so on your moon you were muntino. And soya, our netting. And Kolani you know, baby, no. Who quite cheer now? So, and I then, that is the eagle. The eagle makes the nest at the stage in the growth of the children uncomfortable. So, the eaglet finds it difficult to be free in the nest. And the honor, let's say, how to live out. Now, who to me fly because baby, you're called to go. So, see what they do. They put you at their back, they will fly with you. In the altitude where he knows you cannot fly. Now I feel I say. In your quest to save yourself, then the eaglet forced the wings to fly.
Wow.
This is why a story was said so because far eaglet in Kosia. And on the back can cook Kosia. And now cook on and why but when you are the frank go eaglet now omonim so one thing became dull because the right process for the eaglet to become an eagle was truncated by another form of farming. A man is a breadwinner, not a bread eater.
A man is a breadwinner, not a bread eater.
These ones are bread eaters.
And
these ones were created to be bread eaters.
Oh yes,
10 years down. These ones. 10 years in creation, when God created, waited and brought these ones when the garden was fully finished.
We call the mama of 5.
5 na
That's
yɛ
a
no
son
mu.
and Yami boy.
So a
Yeah, boy,
man,
say Medi Musica.
a man must be established
Exactly.
before you consider marriage.
Marriage. A man must be established
If you are not,
Yeah.
forget it.
before you consider marriage.
So no
And why
woman,
would you baby dana wo hama mi bi bana wo tata no?
no woman should allow a poor man to marry you.
Counselor, who is a poor man?
I'm defining a poor man. A man that cannot feed himself 3 square meals a day plus common snack. A man that cannot provide shelter.
Hey, we are Bema Pesco.
Shelter that is meant for us, not for me. We have a shelter for me and a shelter for us. As I sit here, I can remove my shirt. She can't.
Yeah.
Because she carries an asset called a breast with a nipple. So their level of sorry, you don't have a nipple. She carries a breast without a nipple. So the level of privacy she demands is not like mine.
That's all.
So you were there, meet them, them. We don't marry in a single room
Yanware was single room.
because the name is what?
Single.
Single until one kwa na wo bobra.
Everybody say na branch of person wale. Obi say asa ote he. E dey na wa ha na musu. Landlord nda be na ewu. August.
Right.
Mama nto aso ne ntena ha. Wo say fie onyina mo pe na me ekuru yire. Boys na aka nyina ye single boys and girls. Enti edu apra so no man pra na landlord mo kasa by heart. Bema Jimmy. Wo hu so ya. Men gina wale ho.
I don't know me person wo kan no. Say
Dibiko.
man ne ho. Wonya de.
Only there. That's the way I will not agree with you.
Mo wa me go be
Only
me
there,
phone
boy.
lines na me tell ma.
Unya wa che na nkosi agusu a. Dibiko.
Daddy. Only there. Bibi.
Ye ayoyon kwan. Na TZ kan wa. Dibiko.
Ah, aduane ana de we na wo ka.
Wi asimu. So obenya odwan no milk nano. Na ho atowa. Ne nkosi odwan dan koto dwan. Koto milk no.
Any can counselor will say no woman should allow a poor man to marry her. Mo oba bia ma ne ho kwan ma be ma wo ye hiani. Na be ma wo ye hiani obi a ne ho enson ye. Anaase be ma wo te single room mu no. That is why obo ne bra se ankonam. Eti enkoka saa be
Police for
ma
no
no.
buafu.
Ese aposifo ni buafu.
Omo dan e transit quarters. Your friend is transit.
Eti omo so mo ware ana.
Omo sa asem na omo de ntokwa no ba. Me ka kire won so omo dan omo fom so a. Ye si dan na omo set na ho wale. Your friend is transit quarters. Nti fi aduaji na oba na betwom akwa no atene. Na anko ye di ne ho jim. Nti ko mo ha mo fridge si abonte. Enyo mo ntia o.
When they ha adwene o. De bia.
Wo ne ha wadwen. Enye omo sa.
It comes to like.
Sa dan ye mfa wale. Aban nim.
Na so to me too fi ho.
Ẹtí o tún tún fi wọn sẹ bẹẹ mu tún mi ha ẹ nẹnti akyere soa kyembe họ mpo deɛ ɛyɛ single room yẹn fa wale ẹti bẹẹ ma ọ bẹ ṣá mẹsì ọ bẹ ṣá abrabọ ase a kae sẹ deɛ di kan no o tún mi hwɛ wọ ho ɛdidi mpere mmiɛnsa
Ansa.
o didi wie a o tún mi tó bi di pasa wɔ enum ɛnna bibi a yɛde pasa yɛ enum bibi ti sɛ chewing gum yɛde yi gye na fi yɛ enum
Abayɛ bi
restaurant bi ase na akwa bi di kubi abesi hɔ boy yi kita 66 cities ɛna ɔkɔ tɔ aduane 33 cities ɛwɔ Peace FM ase hɔ ɛyɛ true story green pepper ɛna ɔne girl di si coconut I like ɛna ɔka kyerɛ boy sɛ baako yɛ sɛ ɔsi 5 cities
030.
ɔsi ɔpɛ deɛ ɛbrɛ ɛna ɔga ne fa yɛ ɔbɔ ya kpo this is hard. See, me say propedi emre na boy ni je ga ti kayo. Ote de na ewie. Actually is quiet. Oye le so ni kokoro oti. Oje lo bogu da gura. Pedi emre ma no. O si yo na boy ni sika ni boku be ni hu ko si ewe emre. Obo ka. The water is not sweet at all.
I 030 2771593 Fred. Now so far adventure, but Yama Konya say adofo ebetimi afre na wo de adventure aba 030 277 1593. Bema wo so ye no. E ma wade adwene e ma wuti. Eti wo so frɛ na ye ni nkomo de e kire wadwe so bia. Me hu sɛ e krofo frɛ me phone no saa. Enti bi sɛ mo umie line into my mama na afi no obi amfa na dwen kyerɛ ɛfa
Eti ma ho nso
03027711593.
ma ho nso sɛ bɛma nti deɛ ma bɛma ho so no na me adoma next week yɛbɛ hyehyɛ baako but we first one branti a wohwɛ me woni adwuma
Producer me lines ne ma o na ase me phone na agya me
ɛkɔyɛ de sister boy nya hwɛ nyame bɛyɛ hey asɔfo na ɛkyekyere awade egu mu no mo num
wow ti e bɛyɛ ne dem because profile from me phone no pa ɛno nti no yɛbɛto aso na next week no ye ya fa mo calls no na say me phone lines no high adwe kakra fiti en right now yesre mo an ye hu adwuma enti no calls are eba no say me phone no kwa ye I don't know yo counselor enti na je say be ma ne ho so ye no so mama o de bi ba to so
yes ana na mba be kan say ne die
obviously please keep quiet let him finish the story the Kube story
mo nyemo
I'm watching you pan
Kube story me we back to we the abrantia no boy now about 3 into 15 cities 64 cities no the control was it Ganasa only 64 one go talk aduani 35 and we bet do way 15 and you can one aka 4 cities can number fan so 15 cities e dey akwa chi water Kube was say it's okay she won't drink again
Roger. Yo, was it good evening, Obasono? You are looking beautiful. In fact, I'm in love with your topics. Greetings to you, Obasono, my senior brother, Graham Ej, and my beautiful wife, Mary Apia. I love you all from Graham Asinfus. Yo. Also, I'm David from Dansuman. What counselor is saying is true. You come to my church if I marry you. If not, then I will divorce you so that you go and marry your pastor and the church. Counselor is very right. How can you marry as a man if you have no job or money? How can you take care of your family? That's right. Then a rich man should not marry a poor girl. I look from Emily. And a counselor, I want to be a man. Say a rich man should not marry a poor girl.
Unfortunately for us, a poor girl can be married by a rich man.
yeah
But a rich woman should not allow a poor man to marry her.
And you're not about Barbie also was can be a man here needs soprano.
The woman say, in your form, man, no wale one, obre. So that's it. To say your casa is here, and for two that come here, see the two. I got that cast, na ye viet. Jack kissing. Sarcasm, sister.
no miss ka
Yeah.
See my bet on Tondia with you.
Obey. Na ye ko ton car ni say na ton car. Who say go sign card? Now change your ownership.
Some of them say communication because
oni be kasa oni
Me say, anytime because say mo bona ye me say, ye ne buy when to man tia no mpo. What's na mra nti? Enti me pa cho esikafo ne wade esikafo.
no yan for one
Ehiafo no ntwen na ehiafo no nya biase no wale won.
your counselor, I say all that counselor is saying is true. However, there are exceptions to everything. It should be realistic than theoretical.
Where is it? When you write English like this, go and ask medical and fella McAfee. Which one is the English you write?
So you mean counselor is not real or what?
Go and ask fella McAfee and
he's
medical.
trying to say it should
Or look for Fia Schwarzenegger and Abrokwa.
Okay, counselor, what if the man was doing well before and later he lost his job, though he's already married when he was doing well?
When a man loses his job whilst he is not married, it's a different story. He can decide not to eat from morning to evening. But when a man loses his job while he's married and he's not moving, he has a mental problem. Do you know the number of works I do just to take care of my family? So bear money, bear more. And Charlie, bear more, I bet one point, no better across in 9. And I have to go home to go and meet my wife. Now, bear may be a point, Juma 5 will do 7:15. And now 5:35, we are part before. Who be due here?
A rabbit did not say about or say one neighbor maybe and a hono, one rent, no more chetia. 18 no bema sano. Or any crown now when you
Or your roommate. Or your roommate.
Almost rent 8 years.
A roommate.
The one that so to your rent a banner our one.
The house is given
what come that
the man. And the
Bema
Bama
nti oba support bema wo
support
rent
is
to
different
Support
from
is
you.
different.
Men worry or babies want to be support. And the support comes in different ways. Now,
Yeah.
next thing we're breaking it down.
Yeah.
Or Bama be a back or huma kasa ho.
kasa won say so ka ni so akọ kasa den na
Bama oba ko huma me say den kasa ho.
Kasahun says, explain.
senti am be
Never ever give money to a woman without interrogating, seeking for accountability. Any money you give to your wife, ask for accountability.
I see this.
When you give money to women, don't ask for accountability. But when you give to a wife, ask for accountability.
And then we go school wo fie hodom. Ye bre na so ye say mo fa mo.
Because a wife is different from
Oba fa wo de ni so na fe yen rap ya be bra so na mo fa mo social media and this mo numbers e gudwa na ya.
Okay. It is a question now.
Lady no.
Yes. It's not right. Sad way, mami cancer na ya pon. Sad way, remember bebre yes, amasa kwan no ma, they've lost their authority as men in the home. You see, so ba obema ni ne yere kasa a oba benya audacity to even talk back and say whatever you want to say. And I'm saying we so. When a man fail to be a man, to stand in the gap and fulfill his responsibility, and you have it now. So and toy adwemo say obema no responsibility say efie onyanya edame so. So ba no wo ahonde odi beboa wa. Praise the Lord.
Yo, for number ni o.
Me number ni 0548 68 7559 0548 68 7559.
Social media.
Me social media o call Facebook at Patience Kabuama. O call TikTok at me Apostle Patience Kabuama. That's it.
Yo.
The credit said, Bema person warrior, change sell homes. She said, Fiat say. And when you find Mutian, or be our show to see our show, but said that your show will be an waffle coin. And ma and share a jack and yen.
Answer ni another
They tell me, Cassans, and collecting to me while a son, a jack, and yen, na, yes, show. Sister, see me. Bema call I no shen mamma, or mayale, members. Who was your barber warren and mamma yale or dan a yalimpim. And a week be a only mammy called dialysis, or thought diabetes a drew, or to be peer drew, men while your bassa. But see me. Obana who else? Now seek out this one. For this one, be a fee. I am wow, the end share. 0277. Wow, open number is 609. Once I'm born, I'm a 3. Yes, 6 for the 700 Srinkwan, as Mujiska. 0277. 609. 6 for fast, like I say, Emma Mary. Say one shampoo. Now, me buy.
That's social media.
Councillor Lutot to me about a fake one will be any. Councillor Lutot, TikTok, Councillor Lutot _, Facebook, Councillor Lutot. Call YouTube, Councillor Lutot TV. The be I don't Councillor Lutot be a me. Me na me tihe. Me ton ginger. We be da, we di no pe me di. Toby, na we be. Sister yi Toby. Otuaye. We want to ya enti man fa na nkofie. Oto 4 years ago.
Etina ha
Frame me.
Me na me ma o cash.
Etina me ya do mo a. Ai nya me ya do mo a ye besa so ehia. Ebna da ye be repeat djubadie no na ohwe. So what me ahwa. When you say prayer say one for us, ye be share.
Enti mama number some worry. Next week be boa mo why. Awo hia. Awale ewu hia. Bema, what the be yede. Okoti ni adwuma ma bia wale.
Yeah. I say happen.
Sikabu amedi koti abrenti, uka koti asmo na ye mhihye no.
Me ko ni amba ma me.
My dear bre. Why me na make just about
I won bre.
I'm enjoying myself.
Now you say na kase. I saw can be kire ye this week. When be sano.
Dey no person.
O ka kire ye say, wo so chance na akọ wale a eboa. Wo na say wo ma na to ase this week.
Kasa bebre wo no.
There be about the first year so be say when be sano.
And then na me aduma ya na me busa.
Yeah,
I was expecting to talk about it, but
yeah,
mo na program no.
yeah,
Program na was no
yeah, quiet. I should for your point.
Oh boy.
Brame that's good night. Enti wa wo hwem sisi ade ebufu nti na guso hwem. Na baby a ye du no say.
Na was any.
Say wo bu amfu a ne hwe be de.
Say before money edition had the only.
Baby, but hear me.
Later,
You can't even do that. One of the things I want to tell you as I live is never ever make a major decision in a temporary situation.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to make a decision, make sure that it's a major situation that you're making a major decision. However, all of us will make a mistake one way or the other in choosing a life partner. But as you make the mistake, don't add burdens to the mistake. Before you choose a man to marry you, or before you allow a man
You
to
say they are one
choose
area for you, the
you,
Nyame member.
nyame ankope onyeni awale. Onyeni awale ye o.
Yeah, Papa.
Obeka sanwosa betie me.
Yeah.
Ah,
Baby.
enyum na mo boni ti mapom.
Ade.
Madam ase. Omo disturb you.
Ah,
Because I didn't make you throw. Let me see if I can read some of your messages. The music, I must do a little boost and my
and I have phone lines.
I need a wife material to marry. I don't know a wife material.
Robert, now phone lines now there.
Who is a wife man?
All right, dum you man answer.
Are they?
I say your wife material. Young
Phone
man,
lines.
yeah, a foreigner. It will be difficult for me to get your wife material because I don't even know what you are expecting call a wife material. Okay. You can't even buy coconuts and you want to buy. Dr. Joe, I said, what make a ask Saturday no power.
Why will you buy 2, 3?
There was shop or pie and hat. And I bought it here. This is what we want. No, I'm going to make a so and I'm measure. I'm going to make a son of measure. No, I bought second one. The third one no team. Shoot you again.
No, but the lady too is some way. You should have considered. So at least me a pie better. I mean, you
There you.
Then say,
Menja with you. Mrs. Sam a car. The Mrs. car, me, I don't know what car.
Oh,
I asked him there was what car be brings you in Chida.
and I can't touch it for.
Now, bad day.
Wow.
Let him finish the story.
I wasn't me how.
I'm busy.
I am praying.
The woman is wicked. No, say the lady doesn't know. Say,
Dr. Joe.
Anyway, or Ben is a 31 cities.
Dr. Joe, so when they got to the roadside, the guy said the Uber application is not working. And your mom got that girl is it. Let me try my own.
No, the thing is 63. And they are spent 34.
Then the 35, I got told you. And on the 15, ever talk with me, and I can say, I got 4 cities.
Funny face.
And I would do an application. No, I'm saying, why I know I block it, or I know I block it. And will be another say, the application is not working. Can I use mine? I say, try and see. Give me the location. I say, I don't like women having location to my house. I say, boy. I say, you know what I'm saying? What happened?
Oh, what happened there? What happened?
I say, we're going to ask. I say, let me see. Me, no. Don't sit in trouble. What's the matter? Because my application is not working. I say, bro, can I question this?
Oh, Benaka.
I want to
Oh, me sis. Because of this,
they want to correct.
I did back why I harm me.
See. One way.
Not your friend.
I
have more networking here.
Facebook,
WhatsApp,
YouTube, TikTok, man, cram.
What do you use?
MTN.
Well, pass the room. And the one you no, the shame all right, so good night, good evening. Thank you very much for watching me. Next to God willing, we'll do the men. What men needs to get prepared. We've done much of the women today. We can't finish all, but I'm grateful.
That's for these topics there.
Thank you very much. And it's been nice. My name is Reverend Counselor George Casterson Cyril. Me who that?
Producer.
No, I have to know your name. So I can do a shout.
And I want to maybe another job on our Facebook.
Oh, yes, I am. Obas
Aba bi a ba ya na ma me be comment kura
Oh,
o.
Anokwa there.
E o ye some prayers.
Hey, the other day I went to your YouTube video back of mass.
when yes, one far, when the council look at Mr. I won't send in.
Me so on cry di the same.
And credit for 0277 60 96 44. Ona po if you can show quick.
Na be try pictures.
Sorry, and the mommy. Why any number advert?
Obviously, I love this program. Please don't stop it.
Obisa said,
I'm not one. I love.
Obisa said,
yare yo yare ya se obi benya wona fi yare ya fa yare nso nya nipa si kire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.